Hello.
Hi. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Everything is going wonderful.
So,
So,
I have decided that I am the producer of this show.
mhm.
I went in and checked the voicemail.
All right.
I am giving up the role of producer effective immediately.
Oh boy. Does that mean the voicemails were that good?
Okay. I should play the. Yeah, okay. I'm going to play one.
All right.
There's a whole bunch there's a whole bunch here that I just reading the text. Die, you fat fuck. Blah, 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 whatever. This is the last one that I actually listened to.
Okay.
So I'll just play it instead of explaining it to you.
All right.
Speaking of not recording the podcast again, I really wish back when you guys asked everybody to call in and say the semen bullshit, that nobody called. Because your podcast is a waste of space on the internet. You guys are pathetic. I hope you know this. I hope you understand this. And I hope you know that nobody is ever going to care about you unless they hear from you on the official podcast, dude. Kill yourself.
All right.
So I know it and I understand it. That was nice. It's nice to know that somebody cares enough to leave a message telling us how terrible we are.
So that he called twice. That was his callback. Like he called, and it's you can't really hear it. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Just staticky and garbly.
Yeah.
But then he hung up the phone and then thought, you know what? I forgot to tell them that they're pathetic. Do you?
So is there such a thing as a waste of space on the internet? That's not so much space.
There is a server farm somewhere that houses our shit. The internet would be better off if that wasn't the case.
Awesome. I don't know if I believe that, but well, thanks for calling in, friend.
So
friends of the show.
I was at work when I seen that the text.
Mm-hmm.
Let me rephrase that. When a voicemail comes in, I get an email with the voice or speech to text.
Sure.
Okay, so generally I can make out if it's a positive or a negative. This one I could tell pretty easily that it was a negative. So I just sent him a text back and told him that we were quitting the show based on this feedback.
Did he reply?
He said, "Who is this?"
I don't know. Who is this? I don't know what this is.
So I'm not entirely sure that he got that message. So what do you think about if we just call him right now?
Oh, fuck yes. Absolutely. I think we should call him and try to win him over.
Okay, let's see if I can figure this out.
Oh my God.
I hit these.
What's it? Does he have a name? I'm sure he has a name, but does it say what it is on there?
Oh.
Ah, damn it.
Here. Call. All right.
Go. All right.
Let's see what he has to say.
All right.
What does he have to say for himself?
Oh,
He lives in Idaho of all fucking places.
God.
And his phone number is 20. Cocksucker.
Hello?
Who is this?
Who is who?
Who? You called me.
I called you.
This is Doug and Anthony from Who's Right. You called and said we were pathetic. Why?
Oh my goodness. Oh, I drank so much that day. I think I remember you texted me too, didn't you?
What's that?
Oh my goodness. I think, well, no, I remember it. Oh man. Hey, I want to just formally apologize. I was listening late at night. What time was it? Wasn't it like 3 or something in the morning?
I don't know when it came in. I noticed it Monday.
Jesus, boys. Well, I want to formally apologize. I actually listened to your show, and I was just in a pissed off drunk stage.
Well, I'm glad we were here for you to take it out on instead of your wife.
Well, I can't take it out on the customers. I work at a gas station, man. I can't do it. I went to graveyard sometimes.
Oh, just so I'm clear.
Whoa. It was 3 a.m. when you called. You worked the graveyard shift, so you called us drunk from work?
Well, I was at work, but I wasn't working. I was drunk.
Okay, hold on. I hate to be an asshole. I hate to be an asshole. It was 3:00 on a Sunday morning. You were drunk, hanging out at your work, which happens to be the graveyard shift at a gas station, and you fucking called us pathetic?
Yeah. I know, right?
Oh, this is amazing.
Look, dude, I live in a tiny town. There's nowhere to go. So I just hang out with my buddies at work sometimes.
Wow. Wow.
All right, man. Well, we've got...
No joke, though. I've been listening to you guys since the official podcast talked about you guys first. I listen to you guys when I'm going to bed.
We're in the middle of recording. We're in the middle of recording.
I'm fine with it.
We're in the middle of recording this week's episode, so we got to get back to that. All right.
Oh, okay. You guys have a go. All right. Sorry again. Thanks for calling, though.
Bye.
Have a good one, guys.
Well, that worked out differently than I'd anticipated.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's totally not what I expected. Holy shit.
No, I guess if you want to talk to us, just talk shit on our voicemail and we'll call you back.
Oh, yeah. Put that out there. That's fucking great. Holy hell, man.
Is that what the fuck is our voicemail? 508-974-4489.
There you go.
All right, well.
Shit.
Play voicemail, check.
So I've been thinking, I've been doing a lot of, oh God.
Fucking hanging out at his work. Oh, fuck it. I don't want to get back into it.
That's so awesome. So I think the term soul searching is like super gay, but I've been doing so much thinking about like you and me and the show. And no, not
don't
in
get
like
all faggy on me.
No, not in like a gay way. Well, sort of in a gay way, but not in like a gay sexual way. So I've always had this, since we started this show, I've said like, that the reason that I don't associate with very many people, I hate people and all that kind of stuff. And like, the more that I dug into that, I think I realized that I don't really hate people. I think that when you say that you hate people, you have a tattoo of like no human contact on your forehead or whatever. So I think
forearm.
Yeah, whatever. Forehead, forearm, whatever. So I think that you really mean that a lot more than I do. I can tell by the interactions that we have in like the after show chats and stuff. Like, you are truly irritated by people just in general. And oh my God, sorry. I think that my problem, or problems, I guess, is that I don't know how to relate to people. And so I've always just been very awkward. And when I don't know how to relate to people, I push them away. And I've always just blamed it on, I hate people, instead of looking at like, man, it's me. I don't know how to fucking relate to people. So I don't know what the point of all that was, but I was just saying.
I'm sitting here looking at the board and I don't see anywhere where it says Anthony be gay.
I'm not trying to be gay. I was just saying, I think that you have more of a hatred for people than I do. That's just the thing I was thinking through my head. I don't fucking know. I don't know where I was going with that. I got nothing. I don't know where I was going with that. Like I said, I was thinking about that the other day, and it was just like, it was going through my head that I don't think I really do hate people. Interesting.
So I don't hate people. I hate. Okay, like in the after show chats that we do with some of the listeners.
Sure.
I enjoy interacting with, I would say, most of them.
Sure, me too.
The ones that I don't enjoy interacting, it's not anything personally. It's just, if they talk over everybody else, That's something that annoys me in real life, not just on fucking Discord. But like the tattoo on my forearm is more related to, I assume that I am going to either get hurt or pissed off by somebody eventually.
Sure.
You know, it's just like friends are just somebody that hasn't fucked you over yet type of thing.
Yeah, I've heard that saying before. I don't believe it, but I've heard that saying before.
Well, I haven't fucked you over yet, have I?
Not today. So I don't even know.
While you were sitting there fucking pouring your heart out like a little bitch,
pouring my heart out.
I have decided to start keeping show notes as we're, I'm just writing them down as we go.
Oh God, the show notes for this are going to be awesome.
So I just made a little sad smiley face with a tear on it coming out of its eye, and then an arrow that says Anthony.
God, if only you can draw pictures for show notes. You know what we should do? We should have somebody draw while we talk and see what they come up with. So I have no idea where I was going with that. It was just something that I was thinking in my head. Like, I always put up this, like, I don't know what you want to call it, like, wall or whatever. Like, oh, I just hate people. That's why I like this. But I think what it comes down to is that I have zero relation to like how most people interact, and it just makes me uncomfortable and awkward all the time. So I've been trying over the past, 4 years that we've been doing this show to like examine why I feel the way I do, why I think the way I think, and things like that. And I think the show's helped me do that a lot. And this is just one of those things, like, I probably still am, but I used to be very, very like condescending, and I think I still am, but I've been trying to work on it because it really opened my eyes.
Those of you that don't know, that means he talks down to people.
Right. Good one. So it opened my eyes, that conversation that we had with Ulysses. I don't want to go over that. I don't want to rehash that conversation, but it was about, he thinks that religious people are stupid and you should think they're stupid and tell them they're stupid, which is a condescending way to look at the world. And it really opened my eyes to like, I used to be exactly that way. I used to think those exact thoughts, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get out of those patterns, Hey, like I said, again, I got nothing. I got
Did you
nowhere.
think you sat down and like you're guesting on a self-help podcast or something?
Yeah,
I don't give a shit about none of this shit.
This is my therapy right now.
Fucking go in the house and find yourself, and then come back out here and start fucking recording.
We have a schedule to keep. I can't find myself right now. I'm trying to find myself right now on schedule.
Take that shit someplace else, faggot.
Oh shit.
Story time.
Story time. I was just hoping we could have a conversation about something. So I was just trying to start with something because, like you said the other day, like it sucks to just, okay, we're live. Let's start with a story. So I was just trying to come with something, but I had no point behind it. That was the main thing.
You're a people person now.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
God, no, don't tell people that. Then they'll try to talk to me. God, never mind. I fucking hate people. Don't try to talk to me. Oh my God. Okay. I just saw this 13 myths about trannies. I just saw that you put this on here.
Can you don't skip ahead?
I can't help it. I read it and it was funny. That's a fucking great title.
I guess we'll just jump into that one then.
You want to go to that one? We don't have to. That just made me laugh.
So what Anthony is laughing at is on our Trello board, I have we pull articles and then we put them on a card and then you got to title the card. So there's one that I called Retard Fucker about a lady that fucked a retard. Makes sense.
Yep.
GoDaddy Fishing. We'll get into that. And then this one here, 13 myths about trannies. I don't know why you thought that was funny enough to disrupt the show.
Because the title of 13 myths and misconceptions about trans women. 13 myths about trannies. That's just funny to me. I'm sorry. Isn't that the point? It's supposed to be funny. Holy shit.
All right, so we'll get into that. What debunking myths is one of those things that us skeptics are supposed to do, right?
Right.
Okay, then.
Yep. No flat trannies here.
Myth 1: trans women are just really, really, really gay.
Not enough reallys. That's the myth.
Okay, do you think that? How can we make this a game? Okay.
All right.
Do you think that is a myth? Is that even something that people think that
Trans women are just really, really. So trans women would be what? I can never keep this
somebody
straight.
that was born with a dick and now identifies as a woman?
Yes, I think that's true. Most of the time, yes. Maybe not really, really, really gay, but they're just gay men. Just most of the time, that's what I think, yes.
Okay, so
It's just my opinion.
in the spirit of Mythbusters, we've got to either say it's busted or plausible.
All right. How are we going to test this one out?
So this is episode 1 of Tranny Mythbusters. You've got to fuck a trans man or trans woman or trans am. I don't care. You're fucking something trans.
Trans am. I'm in.
All right. The truth is fairly simple. Gender identity and sexual orientation have nothing whatsoever to do with one another. Okay. Gender identity and sexual orientation have nothing whatsoever to do with one another. Do we agree with that? Because those words don't mean anything.
I was gonna say, dude, how can I agree? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Gender identity. Okay, if you, what is gender identity? It just means how you identify yourself.
Okay,
I'm
so
a
then
man.
I'm already out. Like,
Why?
because I don't believe that you can identify yourself. I think you're just born with a dick or you're born with a puss, and I think that the number of chromosomes you have determines if you're a man or a woman.
I agree with you in like the broadest terms, right? But I honestly think that there are like 4 people in the world who think they were born in the wrong body. I believe that that's the case. Like there's something mental that happens to where you should have been born.
I'm not disputing that. There could be 40 million of those. I don't care. In my head, if you have, fuck, I want to know I want to make it sound like I know what I'm talking about. Men chromosomes.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna write this down. Typically, biologically male individuals have one X and one Y,
Okay.
while those who are biologically female have 2 X's.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 X's are bad, right?
2
X equals bad.
XY
X.
equals good.
XY equals wiener,
Okay.
which then I guess I'm saying that wiener is good. Anyway, Okay.
Wiener is good. You're right about that.
okay. So I believe that you are born either with XY or XX, and that determines whether you're man or woman.
Right.
If you think that you were born in the wrong body, or you just think you look good in heels, is irrelevant to me.
That's the most relevant thing. So, oh God, I mean, I think biologically, I think you're right, but it's complicated, right? I mean, I understand that it's complicated and that you can feel like you should have been a woman if you're a man. I understand that doesn't change anything, but for the 5 or 6 people that affects, we should be sensitive to that, I think, right?
Fuck you.
No,
Who the fuck are you? Is this part of New Anthony?
No,
Like,
no. It's not part of. I've always thought this. It's not New Anthony. I've always thought this. The problem is that this problem, and I think it's a problem, and I think it's a mental disorder. It affects, like I said, 5 people, but we're pretending like it affects everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's where the problem comes in.
No, you're okay. Let's say that you're born with 2 X chromosomes.
Is that wiener or no wiener?
That's woman.
Okay.
And you think that you should have been born a man.
Okay.
Then, in my opinion, you are a woman who thinks she should have been born a man.
I agree with that. Yes.
Okay, so you're a woman.
Yes. Yeah.
And if
I'm not disagreeing with that fact. Yes.
Okay, so if you're a woman,
Mm-hmm.
no, if you're a man, if you're born a man, and you want to switch out your Y for an X, you're saying everybody that wants to switch out their Y for an X is really, really, really gay.
I would say yes. I would say the vast majority are they're just gay. Yes, that's what I think.
Okay,
I
myth
think.
busted.
Yeah, myth busted. We got that one scientifically.
Myth 2. So you're going to get your penis cut off?
How's that a myth? That's just a question.
Is it hot out? Myth busted.
Shit's sticking to my leg. I'm getting this motherfucker cut off.
Okay, so in short, no, that's not how it works. I hope I don't squick you all out too much. I don't know what
The
squick
fuck
means.
does that mean?
I think it's a trans word.
It means it doesn't mean what it really means.
It's a word that identifies as gross. I hope I don't gross you out all out too much, but I'll provide a really rough, basic explanation of one of the common forms of MTF. That's male to female. Lower surgery.
Thank you, narrator.
AKA SRS. That's sexual reassignment surgery. AKA GRS. Genital reconstruction surgery. AKA, what is this, a fucking rapper? Vaginoplasty.
I think that should be my rapper name is Vaginoplasty. I like it.
MC Vaginoplasty.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, all right. The penis is, oh boy.
Oh,
The
God.
penis is basically split into 3 pieces. The tip is sort of detached from the bulk of the shaft to be formed into a clitoris.
If that doesn't make you laugh, just a nonchalant way. Yeah, you're gonna cut your head off and turn it into a clit, dude. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
The skin of the shaft is removed, and the shaft itself split down the middle. This does not sound like fun.
Do you think a man performs this surgery? There's no way that a man can cut another man's dick down the middle.
Dr. Bobbitt is ready to see you now. It is then inverted into a vaginal canal such that the exterior circumference of the shaft serves as the vaginal lining.
So the thicker
That means
your-
I would have a really tight pussy.
I was gonna say the thicker your dick, the looser your pussy is. Oh shit.
This preserves sensation in the event of penetrative sex, as well as allows for a certain degree of natural lubrication during arousal.
Natural. None of this is natural. I had to throw the word natural in there.
So these articles, like, they throw, it's like that flat earther guy. He just throws nonsense in there and keeps moving.
Yeah. And nobody ever calls him on it.
The testes are indeed discarded, but they're pretty much the only bit of tissue that doesn't get used, like an Indian with a horse.
We use all the parts.
scroll-
Can't they make some soup out of them or something? Jesus Christ, man. Why they gotta throw them away?
The scrotal tissue is used to form outer labia. I would have the ugliest, tiniest pussy.
Your nuts are gonna be your labia. That's amazing. Oh my God.
You know, like when you see those pussies that, you know, like they're just all weather beaten. They look like they've been through the ringer.
Uh-huh.
That's what mine would look like. Like
Just right off the bat. Fresh. That's how yours looks, fresh.
right off it looks like a 73 Buick.
And then imagine if you got into porn, what it's gonna look like in 10 years after getting beat up. Jesus Christ.
Okay. So, after hearing that, myth 2, so you're going to get your penis cut off.
Technically, so they're removing the head and all they're doing is splitting. This is just splitting hairs and penises. All you're doing is splitting the penis and folding it inside. That's technically not cutting it off, but it's cutting it off. I mean, you don't have a penis anymore.
But not everybody is going to do this. So just because somebody is a Trans Am doesn't mean that they're going to get their penis split.
Are you really trans then? I mean, what's the point then?
See, okay, myth busted or plausible, whichever one I agree with you with.
All right.
Because trans woman means that you are transitioning from man to woman.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just one day wake up and say, call me Barbara,
Yep, and I'm going to wear a dress, but I'm going to keep my full beard.
that's not transitioning. You're
So
just
I think we should have a new word for that, and I think we can call it pretending. Let's just call it that. I mean,
no.
I'm
that's
pretending.
rude.
Is it?
Okay, so if it's not trans woman, it should be if it's something you wake up like and you wear a dress, say call me Barbara, then you're an abracadabra woman.
What?
You know, like magic. You just
Like magic. It's just
you went
magic.
to bed. You went to bed as a man. You woke up as a woman.
All right, abracadabra woman, it is.
Abracadabra women's lives matter, especially the black ones.
Right.
Blackradabra. Myth 3. So you've chosen to get a sex change operation. No,
Didn't we
there's a
already cover that?
There's a question mark. So you've chosen to get a sex change operation?
Yes. Wait, no.
Busted. Next
Busted.
one.
Whichever one busts its myth. That's the one I choose.
Myth 4. It's a trap. Trans women are just gay guys trying to attract straight dudes.
This is the same as myth number 1, isn't it?
That it's a trap?
No, they're just gay.
But I'll say it again. Myth 4. It's a trap. Trans women are just gay guys trying to attract straight dudes.
Yes, myth busted. Wait. No, myth busted. I don't know. I don't know how we bust this.
Okay,
So-
do you think that all trans women are just gay guys? All I have to do is add the word "are" to this statement to get you to understand it. Are trans women just gay guys trying to attract straight dudes?
I think so, yes.
What?
I think they fall into a couple of different categories. So it seemed like sometime around the early 2000s, it was super cool to be gay, you know? Like that's when the whole maybe like the late 90s, I guess. It was like fringe and cool and like you got cred for being gay. And then all of a sudden that's not enough, so you had to be, you know, now you got to do more. Now you got to be trans, and then I think the next one is non-binary. You got to be non-binary now to be cool, because once you hit a certain mass of people that are trans, well, it's not cool to be trans anymore because you're not part of the outside group. So you move on to the next thing, you know? Right? I think that's part of it. I don't know if that they're necessarily gay. They just want to be a part of a cool group. And who's cooler than trans people, you know?
So that's your evidence suggesting that they're trying to trap straight guys? I'll say plausible then, because you put up a shitty argument.
I mean, yeah, I did, but I'm not even sure what I'm arguing. What's the trap? This confuses me. It's a trap. Trans women are just gay guys trying to attract straight dudes. That was literally myth number 1.
It wasn't myth number 1. Okay.
Trans women are just really, really, really gay.
Ignore the article. Listen to me. Focus on my voice.
Got it.
Ready?
Ready.
Myth 1.
Okay.
Trans women are really, really gay.
Okay. Yes.
Myth
I agree.
4. Trans women are gay guys trying to attract straight dudes and trick them into having sex.
Oh, the straight dudes. I was ignoring that part. I got lost in the gay part. Okay, now I get it. Yeah. Yes.
Guess what? Do you think that they're
I don't fucking know. No.
Well, I've never looked at it like that. So
I'm a little wishy-washy on this one.
well, maybe we'll circle back. Maybe we won't.
All right.
Myth 5. Aren't you sort of... Every one of these is a question mark. There's no myths.
None of these are myths.
Aren't... Like, the myth would be that if somebody is trans, they're going to rape your kid in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a myth. I don't think that's the case.
Okay, myth 5. Aren't you sort of reinforcing stereotypical gender roles? How? Like... Okay.
Well, I think what they're saying is that if you're a man and you feel like you're a woman, the first thing you do is put on a dress and some lipstick and high heels, and I think that reinforces gender roles, which is always how it happens, right? They put on a dress, some lipstick, high heels, and then they grow their beard out longer.
And then they go to GameStop and then they beat up kids.
Right. So doesn't it seem like that? Doesn't it seem like everyone you see is like in a dress, like, feminine clothes, but with a full beard or a full beard and lipstick or whatever?
So, okay, busted? Plausible. Plausible.
Plausibly busted.
Yeah, because that I think you're right. I've never thought about that, but somebody like me, if I was to come out as trans, because theoretically, if I was trans, I could identify as a woman without changing anything about my physical appearance.
Yeah, you just
And
say, I'm a woman, right?
Excuse me, sir. I'm a woman, damn it.
You got to get your voice a little deeper. I'm a woman.
It's ma'am. All right. Yeah. So good catch.
All right.
Miss 6, if our culture didn't have such strict gender roles, there would be no need for transition. That's what you just said.
If our
That's what I
culture
just
didn't
said.
have such strict gender roles, there would be no need for transition.
We accidentally busted Miss 6 discussing myth 5.
But they're saying that that's a myth, but isn't that true? The argument runs that basically if we were to break down the socially arbitrated binary and gender straitjacket, we would no longer feel any sense of conflict between ourselves and our assigned. Do you feel a conflict between yourself and your assigned sex, Doug?
Yes.
Your assigned sex?
Yes.
So, do you think that you have an assigned sex?
Yes.
Assigned by who?
The doctor that pulled me out of my mom's pussy.
No.
He looked at my big fat cock and said, "That's a man."
That's a man. It's a man. This idea that you are assigned a sex at birth is the fucking dumbest thing.
But that's what happens, though.
It's not.
It is.
No, the word assigned means somebody decided. Somebody
Right.
made a decision that you are a
Right.
man. Nobody made that decision. If you believe in a higher power, then God made that decision, if that's how you want to look at it.
No,
But
the
nobody,
doctor. Yes, he did. The doctor assigned you a sex based on what genitalia he saw.
So if you're correct about that, then the doctor could look at you, and if the doctor is progressive enough, he could look at your vagina and say, yeah, it's a man, and assign you a man. Is that how it works?
Yeah, then you'd be a man, and then you'd have XY chromosome.
So now the doctor's assigning your chromosomes?
That's what I thought.
I think they should do a chromosome test on every newborn. How long does it take to get back the results of a chromosome test? However long it is, your baby has to stay in the hospital that long until they can officially assign a gender or a sex or whatever.
So
They're not
I
supposed to be the
think
same
I think you could do that. I think when the baby's born, if the doctor handed a baby a wrench,
Yeah.
hold on. If the baby holds the wrench and moves his wrist back and forth like he's trying to turn it, then it's a boy. And if he sticks it up his pussy, then he's a girl.
Awesome. All right. At least there's a test that way. I'm okay with that. Oh my God.
Myth 7. Hold on. Did we bust that one?
Yep,
Yeah, we
busted.
busted. Okay. Myth 7. You're so brave.
Yeah, that's definitely a myth. Busted.
Okay. Here's a good one. I hear this all the time when I'm out and about. Myth 8. You're appropriating the female body.
People said that about my bitch tits when I was a kid.
You're appropriate.
Awesome.
Appropriation is about co-opting someone else's identity. We're not doing that. We're expressing our identity. It is not an act of attempting to emulate or express ourselves as the other. We are attempting to more accurately and honestly express the self. Who talks like this?
Nobody talks like this. Regular people don't talk like this.
I don't think trans people actually talk like that. Like,
No,
Okay.
they don't.
if I was sitting in a bar and this somebody came up, I don't know which one would be more, which is worse for me to hit, a man that dresses as a woman or a woman that dresses as a man.
Worst for you to hit would be a woman every time, no matter how they're dressed. I don't know why that is, but that's the case.
A man dressed as that identifies as a woman,
Mhm.
or a woman who identifies as a man.
It's worse to hit the woman every time.
Which one is the woman? That's what I'm asking you.
You laid it out pretty clearly.
If she has a wrench in her pussy.
Just stop yourself when you say, is it worse to hit a man or is it worse to hit a woman?
Okay.
Just stop right there.
If I look over here to my left,
Okay.
there's somebody named, he was born Charles,
Mhm.
and now he's wearing a dress, and he's got plastic tits, and he still has a dick.
Okay. Gross, but okay.
Standing right next to him is Shanae. She was born with a pussy,
Uh-huh.
and she got her tits taken off,
Uh-huh.
and now
So-
she looks like a truck driver.
So
Which one is worse for me to hit?
this is a hard situation because if you hit one, you're kind of a bitch for hitting a dude, but if you hit the other, you're going to jail for a hate crime. I mean, what do you do? I don't-
In your eyes, which one? Like, if I, fuck, why do you make everything so difficult? Which one's hard? Busted.
Don't hit Shanae. I don't want you to go to jail.
Myth 9. Why can't you just accept yourself? Why not just learn to be comfortable with who you are?
How's that a myth? What's the myth?
Oh, no. So what they're saying is like that the 4 people you were talking about that
Mhm.
were born with a woman and
Yeah.
wrong body.
Yeah.
You basically just telling them, just look, you don't need to fucking cut anything off, and you don't need to put on any fucking makeup. Just
Mhm.
go
No,
fuck a pussy.
I disagree. I disagree with that. The 4 people that have an actual mental disorder, I think they should dress how you want to dress and do what you want to do. I want to leave those people out of the conversation because I feel like there is a huge difference between a trans person and a trans activist, which is all of this is just trans activism. It's just dudes trying to co-opt feminism because they're bitches. That's what this whole thing is. Like bitch men trying to co-opt feminism.
Yeah, but this was written by a trans person.
Right. That's my point.
How do you know this isn't one of the 4 people?
Read it. If you read it, you'll know.
All right. I'm not doing any more of these myths.
No. But the next one's really good. Let me read
Myth
it.
10.
I didn't even read it.
You don't really become female. The process is only cosmetic. You're still technically a man.
That's
Right.
now that you could say is a myth, right? The way it's written,
No.
it's a myth. Or
No.
they think it's a myth, right?
Yes. Like,
Yes.
okay, so this is our true, real fact finding. This is the only one that, like,
This is the only one that matters. Do you
And-
think that there's a way for a man to become a woman?
yes.
How?
Take out the Y and add the X.
Can they do that?
I don't know.
God, that'd be amazing. Is there a way to do that, like with some kind of surgery or something? Are you looking it up?
No, I don't care.
Okay, so if there was a way for someone who was born a man and they wanted to be a woman to go into a doctor's office and they injected them with some fucking Y chromosome, so in your mind that would make them a woman?
It depends. Does it wear out, or does your body accept it and start reproducing it?
This is such a stupid question. The answer is no. There's no way for a man to become a woman.
Bullshit.
Men are men, women are women. I don't understand how this is so fucking difficult.
Look, I I just told you. In my mind, it's very easy. X and X or XY.
Mm-hmm.
If you can take out one of the Y, or if you take out the Y and add the other X or whatever. So when you check, they have, I got to check my notes. Hold on.
The wiener chromosome or the vagina chromosome?
Yeah. If they have the wiener chromosome if they started with the vagina chromosome
Mm-hmm.
and they ended up with the wiener chromosome, then they're a man as far as I'm concerned. I'm good with it. I don't care.
No, you're playing into, oh, this is so wrong. What you're saying is so wrong. So you're telling me that
You're an idiot.
No, growing up, okay, from the time you're born with a fucking vagina, you grow up to be a woman, you're 30 years old.
I don't care about the vagina or the penis.
Just
I
listen.
care about the insides. What's
Yeah, that's
inside is what I
gay.
care about.
That's fucking gay. So if you have grown up as a woman, you've lived your whole life as a woman, all the experiences that you've ever had in your life are from a woman's point of view, and then all of a sudden you decide you're a man. You're not a man. Your life
Okay, that's not what I
experience makes
said.
you a woman.
That's
no
not what
matter
I
what your
said.
chromosomes say.
You're wrong.
No, I'm right.
Hold on. Maybe if I raise my voice more, you'll understand that I'm right.
All right, try it.
You're wrong.
Oh, fuck. I didn't think about it that way.
All right. Myth 11. Drag queens, transsexuals, transgenders, crossdresser. What's the difference? Right.
Right. Myth busted. I think they're just making an argument for us.
First, don't say transgenders. Nouning the adjective,
No. Nouning the dude, I'm gonna need you to noun the adjective. What the fuck does that mean?
no, you don't noun the, okay. Everybody knows that.
Nouning the adjective. That is an amazing saying.
Okay, you know what it means, right?
I don't know. I'm gonna need you to verb the noun. I don't fucking what the fuck does any of this mean?
I'm gonna, yeah, forget it. Okay, so now the adjective is a descriptor.
Okay.
Okay,
So purple.
let's go with black.
All right. I like
Okay.
yours better.
So if I say, hand me that black baby,
Okay.
the descriptor is
Uh-huh.
black, the noun is baby.
Okay.
Say adjective, color,
Yep.
noun, baby.
Okay. So we're gonna
But if I say nouning the adjective, what I'm saying is, hand me the black. Or if I say like the black baby is a faggot, then
I can hear the wheels turning in your head trying to make this work.
so if I noun the adjective, I'm saying that black faggots. I almost said, oh, fuck. That would have been so fucking funny.
Just let it go. Let it all out.
I need a job, man. So if I could make a living, okay, if I could make my living podcasting,
Uh-huh.
the short run of this show would be so much funnier than what it is.
We'd have one really good episode. Oh, fuck.
Does that explain nouning the adjective?
Yeah, yes, black babies. Right.
Okay.
Got it. Can we name the show Nouning the Adjective, please? That's really funny to me.
Got it. I just
Got it.
circled it on my notes.
Perfect.
I think I'll start sharing these notes on our Patreon.
Okay.
Nobody will give a fuck or be able
No.
to tell what I was writing, but
No, it's cool though.
it gives the impression that we are giving more content to our patrons.
And that we're professional.
Okay, can we be done with trans?
Hold on. Let me read the next one.
I just left it.
Transsexuality is just an invention of the modern medical establishment, a symptom of Western culture. No, oh, here's the last one. You're infiltrating women's spaces and making them unsafe. It's like this article is just making all the right points. It's right. Yeah, that's what it is.
plausible.
Right.
Fuck. Okay, so the article that you posted, video game transphobia.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted to lead into the conversation we just had.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing it backwards. So it's not going to make any sense now, but that's fine.
We're leading out. We're leading out of it.
Okay, so it says transphobia and why gamers are. Nope, I forgot how Cyberpunk 2077 perpetuates transphobia and why gamers are calling it an act of violence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so have you played this game?
No, of course not.
So everybody's playing it. This is all everybody's talking about in my gamer groups.
You want to hear something funny?
I thought me being in a gamer group was.
Never mind.
No,
All right,
fuck you.
No. I'll have to tell you later. I'll have to tell you later.
You can't say that. She's not listening anyway. Tell me.
Well, I guarantee you she's not listening. I had a story about my daughter. My daughter's boyfriend broke up with her. Like, I don't know, when this game came out. He said he said that he wants to spend more time playing video games with his friends. It was probably like a week after. He's been waiting for this game to come out, and he said it was probably a
when
week
true
after
love
this,
doesn't work out.
I know. It was like a week after this game came out. He said that he wants to spend more time playing video games with his friends, and that he can't have a girlfriend right now.
You know, I bet if she would have put out that he would have stuck around a little longer.
Probably.
She's 18 now, right?
What's that?
She's 18 now, right?
Yeah, right. 14, 18, whatever.
All right.
I thought that was funny, and it kind of went along with, stupid video game bullshit.
I don't understand what
What?
I don't understand the point of this article. I know what they're saying is trans people are mad because it's so confusing. Trans people are mad because they have some LGBTQ flags in the game, and there's a scene where there's a trans person who's fetishized or sexualized.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, that's it? Cyberpunk 2077's transphobia becomes apparent as soon as players enter the character creation menu. The game sports an incredibly detailed and intuitive character creator where players can manipulate and control various aspects of their character's appearance, including the shapes and sizes of their genitals. So, players can even, if they choose, forego the option to include genitals at all. In and of itself, this isn't necessarily problematic or transphobic, especially because genitals don't seem to affect gender options. So what? Do you remember Mario Brothers? How did you customize your genitals in Mario Brothers? Remember that? What the fuck is going on? Why would you create a video game where you can customize your genitals? I don't understand that.
It's immersive. Don't you understand immersive entertainment? In my gamer groups, they talk about immersive entertainment all the time.
God, you're gay. At first, many trans players were happy with the idea that gender would not be determined by the character's genitals. However, that possible excitement turned to disbelief. I don't believe this. When gamers realize their character's gender and pronouns are not determined by genitals, but rather by voice. So that's the problem, is that only deep voice characters can be identified as male, while higher pitched characters are identified as female, which purports the harmful idea that people's genders can be identified by certain traits. The harmful idea that your gender can be identified by certain traits. These people are fucking lunatics, man.
So I'm really interested in the people that, okay, so this game, apparently there was a big buildup to this game coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And it finally shows up and you can finally download it and you pay your $60.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing you do is like, okay, I want to create a man that's a woman.
I want to create a man with a vagina.
So
and the game lets me.
So I have a I pick my big broad chest and my bald head and my goatee and some nice big titties and a pussy and a big bulbous labia.
And then, okay, character creator done. All right, I guess I'm done playing this game.
No.
I don't want to fucking play it. I just wanted to create a character.
No, so you're like, all right, I'm gonna get these motherfuckers. I'm gonna give them tits and a dick, and that's gonna show that they're transphobic. Fuck, I can do it. All right, I'm gonna give him tits and a dick and no butthole, and then I'm gonna call him Carl. Shit, I can do that too. All right, I'm gonna say that he's a woman. What's with this fucking voice? Why's he got a high voice? His name's Carl. He should have a deep voice.
Oh, fuck, man.
Hey, so how's that game? I don't know. I haven't played it yet.
I'm still sculpting the shape of his dick 3 hours in. I have to get it exactly right. Oh, did I say his dick? I meant her dick. Sorry.
When you said that, I was picturing me and you like in the scene from Ghost sculpting a dick, with me guiding your hands.
That would be amazing. That makes me the chick, dude. Come on. What the fuck?
Okay.
So
Video
have you-
game trend.
Hold on. Have you played this game?
No.
Are you even interested in playing this game at all?
No.
I thought you were like a gamer.
No. I play door kickers. That's it.
I don't even know what that is. Oh my God.
If anybody out there wants to fucking play me in door kickers, I will fuck you up.
Did you did you watch when you were younger? Did you watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Yes.
Did you watch the second one? Did you like it?
Yes. And yes.
Did you watch the new one?
No.
We watched it last night.
Is it fucking horrible?
Yes.
Is it worse than the Jay and Silent Bob reboot?
Yes. So I think it's a worse movie, but I think I was more disappointed in Jay and Silent Bob only because I had more invested. I was only a passing fan of Bill and Ted. I thought Bill and Ted was funny, but I was not like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. But they definitely ruined the whole franchise. So
that is a stupid thought.
what's that?
That you can ruin a whole franchise with one movie. That's stupid.
Why?
Either the movies are good or they're not.
But
good.
no. If you're looking at it like this third movie was supposed to close the loop of the franchise, basically, it ruined that experience. Of course, it doesn't ruin the other two movies. I mean, they're fine. They stand on their own. The whole movie is so they have at the end of the last movie they had two sons, Little Bill and Little Ted or whatever. So at the beginning of this movie, those sons are now daughters instead of sons. So they have two daughters that are adults. And the whole culmination of the movie is Bill and Ted realize that they're not supposed to write the song. Their two daughters are supposed to write the songs, and Bill and Ted are supposed to be in the background, so their daughters have their time. The whole movie was just like...
So were they trans?
So no, they didn't. They weren't trans. They were just daughters. But after watching the movie, I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I had to look up the one actress to see if she was trans because she looked like a man to me. And the first thing I looked up her name, the one that played whatever the fuck her name was, one of their kids. So on their IMDb page, it says they were born on whatever and they starred in this. So it's a girl, I think, born a girl,
No,
but they're
I don't care about the actress or actor, whatever the fuck it is in real life. In the movie, because they had two sons,
yes.
and then
No,
this
they-
picks up with two females. Or
Yes,
two,
no, they're not trans. They're just girls. It doesn't say anything about them being trans. Just these are our daughters.
So did they not watch the second movie before they made the third one?
Right. Yes, I guess not. The movie that they make in 2020 can't have more men. That's the point. I mean, the whole thing was just social justice, feminist like propaganda. I mean, it was like literally just all, like shoved down your throat, you know?
I don't know why the fuck you'd watch that movie anyway. Did you go to that thing with where your relative or whatever rented out the theater?
Yes.
How was that?
It was okay. We watched Elf and ate popcorn. It was fine. And we exchanged gifts with each other in the parking lot of the fucking movie theaters.
Fucking so gay.
It was weird, but I mean, I don't know what else. I mean, it wasn't like horrible. It was just, it was fine. It was fun. The kids had fun. It was fine. It was just weird exchanging gifts like in the parking lot of the theater, and it was like 20 below and windy as fuck. So I mean, that part sucked. But
so did you unwrap the gifts in the parking lot?
no. We gave everybody what, you know, basically parked next to each other and switched gifts from one trunk to another trunk.
Fuck.
It was more weird than anything, but the movie itself was it was fine. Like I said, the kids had fun. They were able to talk and whatever during the movie, like talk at the movie and stuff like that, you know, because there was nobody else in there.
Okay,
so they had fun. That's all that mattered.
It's fair to say that the coronavirus has torn families apart then, right?
I think so. Yes, absolutely. I think it's fair
Okay.
to say that.
Is it fair to say that right after 9/11, so 9/12, that as a country we were tighter than ever before?
In my lifetime, yes, absolutely.
So isn't it fair to suggest that we need another 9/11 to counteract the coronavirus?
I think it's going to take like 9/11 times 3, at least 9 times 3. So 27/11,
27/33.
So, but I think that we're at a place where that won't work. I think it'll just, I think if a 9/11
You would think we
were
need to
happen,
take it to a 4? Jesus Christ, man.
we need to take it all the way to threat level midnight. So, but if a 27/33 or whatever, 9 times 3, 27/30, if something like that were to happen now, I think it would be, I think it would end the country instead of bringing us together. It would tear us apart even more. I don't
Okay.
think there's anything that can bring us together now.
So on 9/11, do you remember when you got news that the first plane hit the building?
I remember it very, very clearly. Yes.
Then you got news, or you watched it live, of the second plane hitting the building.
Mhm.
And then the plane went down, hit the Pentagon.
Mhm.
And then the plane went down in the field.
Mhm.
Okay. That was like a roller coaster of emotion, right? Like, and then, and then, and then,
So, do you want me to tell you how it went down for me?
no. Let me finish my thought.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if we had a 3244, no, 9 times 4,
33, 27, 30, what?
9 times
30
4 is 36, right?
36, 44.
Yeah, 30. If we had a 3644, I mean, because you'd run out of air. Like, so by like the 12th or 13th building falling, it'd be like you wouldn't even turn around to look at the fire.
I need to sit down.
It'd be like going to a fireworks display and they just keep doing the grand finale over and over again. It would get boring.
For like 6 hours. You just the mosquitoes are getting so bad. You just want to go home. So then maybe we try like a 1822? Just try that, or like a 9.5, 11, 12, 13, something. Whatever, 11 plus half. Math plus math. 9.5, 11.5. Just dial it up a little bit. No?
Murder hornets.
So,
Okay. What?
No, I was going to say, do you honestly think that there's anything that can bring us back together? I mean,
Yes.
after what?
Stimulus checks.
$600?
No, we'll right the ship. We'll be back to normal in no time.
Okay. I'm glad that you have faith in the system.
I just don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like I'm only going to be around another 3-4 years, maybe.
Yeah.
So those of you listening that are contemplating signing up for the annual membership, don't listen to that.
Jesus Christ. Oh. All right.
All right, let's talk about this.
Okay.
Transition. All right. Words Matter Task Force. The university claims words, picnic, brown bag are offensive.
What?
Say, university claims words, picnic, brown bag are offensive.
We need another word for what when like I heard what you said, but I'm not processing it because when I say what and you repeat it, like I heard what you said, but go ahead.
Say gathering instead of picnic and lunch and learn instead of brown bag.
Lunch and learn. God, what a bunch of homos.
The University of Michigan has a Words Matter task force. Seriously. Maybe that's why out-of-state tuition costs more than $66,000 a year.
That's what I was going to ask you. How much do you think the head of this task force gets paid? What do you do? I'm a Words Matter task force coordinator. I make $125,000 a year.
The WMTF, set up by the school's Information and Technology Services Department, has declared that it finds more than 24 words and phrases possibly offensive to people. I declare this is possibly offensive.
If me and you were to set up a task force to find words, that was our job, to find words that are possibly offensive. Do you think that we could find more than 24? I think we could do way better than 24. I think these people are fucking slacking.
Niggardly would be on there for sure.
Twice. It's got to be on there twice.
They're being niggardly with their lack of the use of word niggardly on this list.
Right. Oh, fuck.
More than 24 words and phrases possibly offensive, including picnic, brown bag, and blacklist. To effectively communicate with customers, it is important for ITS to evaluate the terms and language conventions that may hinder effective communication, harm morale, and deliberately or inadvertently exclude people from feeling accepted, to foment a healthy and inclusive culture, the task force said in a memo.
Jesus Christ.
What does that mean?
That was a paragraph about communicating better, and I have no fucking clue what they said.
Okay.
Jesus.
So we've established you're smarter than me, right?
We'll go with that, sure.
Okay. So I'm going to say a line, and then you're going to break it down for me.
Okay.
We're going to get through this together.
All right.
Okay. So pretend that you're translating
Okay.
from what I say
To English?
to black people.
Oh, okay.
To effectively communicate with customers.
Man, when you're talking to people,
It is important for ITS to evaluate the terms and language conventions that may hinder effective communication.
hold on. Back it up.
That was one sentence.
When you hold on. When you're talking to people, you need to be careful what you say. No?
Harm morale and deliberately or inadvertently exclude people from feeling accepted, to foment a healthy and inclusive culture.
Now, you don't want to be harming bitches' feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean.
I mean.
All right. That cleared it up for me. Thank you.
I don't know what foment means. I mean, I know what it means, but I wouldn't be able to define it.
I thought it meant like that's how you make beer.
Okay. Is it like specifically malt liquor? Or?
Instigate or stir up
All right.
or bathe a part
What?
of the body with warm or medicated lotions.
We're going with that one. I'm gonna need you to
Nope.
foment my. I'm gonna need
Hey,
you to foment my
Ashy.
cock.
Hey, Ashy, don't be doing that shit in here.
No, there ain't no fomenting in here.
You do that over in the colors only side. The word picnic appears to be banned because of false suggestions on the internet that it originates from the racist extrajudicial killings of African Americans.
So, does that mean that if we start like underground and just pick a word and just say that it was started as a racist word and it picks up enough steam, somewhere some college will ban that word? That is amazing.
You know what word we should pick? Steakums.
Yes, I want Harvard to ban the word steakums.
It means black people dick.
Yes. Yep. Steakums means black people dick a long time ago, and they used it to keep black people down because they thought black people's dicks looked funny. Steakums.
The word picnic actually comes from the 17th century French word le pique-nique.
You added the lay. I love it.
A term used to describe a social gathering in which attendees each contributed with a portion of food.
Yeah, a picnic.
No.
Le
picnic. In July, the Reuters news agency published a piece headlined, "Fact Check, the word picnic does not originate from racist lynchings." Images circulating on social media make the claim that the word picnic originates from the racist... This claim is false, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Among other banned words include dummy, which should be replaced by sample, and crippled, which should be replaced with...
Sample?
Yeah.
You big sample? That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Who says that?
So I think there's other terms or other uses of the word dummy.
Nope. Fred Sanford is all we got.
Okay, so I think it's similar to like when you're talking about hydraulic cylinders, you have a master cylinder and a slave cylinder.
That's fucking racist as shit.
Okay. So that's going on our list, I guess, then.
Yep.
Which should be replaced by sample, and crippled, which should be replaced with weakened. And instead of saying crazy, staff are encouraged to say unthinkable.
They're ruining everything. Jesus. Off the reservation. The task force also said,
Hold on.
off the reservation. What?
So if I was going to call you a crazy dummy, I should call you an unthinkable sample.
Yes, you should. You sound way smarter. You unthinkable sample.
That's poppycock.
Are you allowed to say poppycock? Oh, God.
Oh, so read the one you just started reading.
The task force also said off the reservation should be replaced with outside the norms or rogue. So now Indians are outside the norm? You sons of bitches.
No, think about it. Like this all started years ago by people saying there was no normal. You were ableist if you said the word normal.
Oh, yeah. They still say that. Yes.
And
So
now they're saying you're supposed to say it's outside of normal.
outside norms. So,
They can't even keep up with themselves.
all right. So how about this?
They are sampled.
Instead of off the reservation, we say transgendered.
They cut their dick off. The language police had a busy year in 2020. They killed the NFL team name of the Washington Redskins, which has so far been replaced only with the Washington football team.
Which is my favorite thing. The Washington football team. So how okay, in all honesty, how do you feel about that? The Washington Redskins, do you think that they should keep that name?
Yeah, but it's only because we beat the Indians. Like, if the Indians had beat us, then I think it would be disrespectful to appropriate their name and likeness on a football team.
So it's cool to make fun of the losers.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's fucking stupid. It's okay. It's not like they're called the Washington drunken gambling casino owning rapers.
God, that's a long name.
I'd wear that jersey though.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I'm with you. I don't care enough to like.
I wouldn't care if there was a football team called the San Francisco Crackers. I wouldn't give a shit. I don't care.
It would be funny. I don't. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't care either way. I think it's, if they want to change their name, fine, change their name. But I think that what bothers me is that they make a big deal out of it. That's where you lose me. Just change the fucking name. Who cares? Or don't change the name. Who cares?
I think that they should change. I think they should get rid of all the football team names, and it should just be like the Dallas football team versus the Chicago football team.
I think they should get rid of the cities too. Just the football team versus the football team.
Yeah, how many cities in the United States are taken from Native American names?
Oh, I think there's quite a few.
I think like all of Wisconsin is just taking Indian names, and
we just took all of them. Isn't that like a good thing, right? I mean, they're like paying homage to the people that we beat to take their land.
Okay, so you say you don't like the Washington Redskins. You say you don't care. Change the name. Don't change the name.
Yeah.
Other than, of course, the New York Nastrix, is there any name that you think would be too far? Hold on, I know just a book to refer to.
I think they should have the Detroit Pedophiles. I think that'd be cool.
Oh, what about the Halifax Africans?
Awesome. I kind of like that. I don't know where Halifax is, but that's cool. I think they should count up all the black people on each team and just give each team a number based on how many black people are on your team. How many black trans women are on your team?
What about the New Zealand Zipperheads? Do you think that would be too much?
Nope. I kind of like it. Has a nice ring to it. The New Zealand Zipperheads.
Toronto Towelheads.
Are we allowed to say chink, or do we get kicked off?
It would. Chicago Chink?
The Chicago Chinks.
I think whatever. I'm not okay. Anyway, then they went after low-hanging fruit, which the Oxford Dictionary defines as a thing or person that can be won, obtained, or persuaded with little effort. But a college professor said the term is racist. For African Americans, if you say low-hanging fruit, we think lynching.
Who? Who thinks lynchings? When you say low-hanging fruit, you dum-dums?
Okay. You know the amount of meetings, like, over the last, say, 10 years of my life that I've sat in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's corporate buzzwords that it doesn't matter where I've worked at in the country. Low-hanging fruit. Right. A stopgap and all that bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Low-hanging fruit is, like, I hear it no less than 37 times a day.
Right. Makes you sound smart. People
Not
think it makes you sound smart.
Not once have I heard it or said it in reference to a black person.
Or thought, even the thought has crossed your mind, other than, when it normally does, that you should lynch black people.
Think about all the black people in corporate America. Do you think that every time, like, somebody says, we should really go after this because it's some low-hanging fruit, like, you know how black people's eyes get big when they get nervous?
Yep. I think all the black people in corporate America, we can ask all 6 of them if you want. I mean, find out, right?
That was just rude.
Yeah, it was rude. And it wasn't even funny. It's just rude and not even funny.
Grandfathered is also racist, she said. Of course.
Why?
The Hicks Jones, the phrase is reminiscent of a grandfather clause, which privileged white people's right to vote over that of black people during the Jim Crow South.
What?
So, okay, if that's true, then I agree with it. It is
But
a
it's
racist
not
term.
true.
You don't know when the grandfather clause came into effect? Like the term?
I don't think it matters.
It does matter.
It absolutely does not. If you hear the word grandfathered and you know that it means
slavery.
No, you and every other reasonable person in the world knows what it means, and it doesn't have anything to do with slavery or black people, it doesn't matter where it started.
That's not true.
How? Words change over time.
No.
Oh.
I don't have an argument.
I didn't think about that.
Augusta National was built on grounds that were once a slave plantation and was the property of a slave owner. Wait a minute. I think I skipped ahead.
Yeah, you skipped one.
Did a vote over black people. Then there was Masters Golf Tournament. So Masters.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Parker wrote a Deadspin headline, "We've lived with the Masters name long enough." Augusta National was built on grounds that were once a slave plantation and was the property of a slave owner. And according to a 2019 New Yorker piece about the course, it is believed that enslaved blacks were housed on the property.
So,
there's more. The largest cosmetics company in the world announced that it will remove words like whitening, fair, and lightning from the... Oh, they didn't even talk about the golfing thing.
So the only way to remedy this is any place that ever housed slaves, all the buildings need to be burned down and salt the earth, and nobody ever, like, they're hallowed grounds now. There was slaves here one time, so now this property is hallowed grounds, and that's it. Never do anything with it ever again, right?
So I thought it was going to have to do with the name being the Masters. Like, like Massa?
Yeah, like Massa? It's not the Massa's tournament. The L'Oreal Group has decided to remove the words white, whitening, fair, fairness, light, lightening from all its skin evening products. So what if you have something that lightens your skin? You're just going to pick another word that means lightning?
Not anti-darkening.
Anti-darkening cream? I like that, actually. I'm going to get some teeth anti-darkening strips. The fuck?
How do we start that? I want to start a word police.
Yeah, I'm in. I want to start a word police too. I think there's lots of words that I don't want to hear anymore.
Okay, so part of the United Who's Right Navy Local 360.
Are we still going with the Navy?
No, a part of our union.
Yeah.
Which you can expect to see that show up on our Patreon soon, right, Anthony?
Right.
We need to, like, we have a sergeant at arms and we have a president and we have whatever, boots on the ground or whatever the fuck we named it. We need a Words Matter task force, or everybody is part of the union, is part of the task force, and their job is to police social media.
I think that we should have an equity and inclusion council in general, right? This could be part of it, right?
That sounds like we make more money. Is that true?
Yeah.
I'm in.
Equity and inclusion equals more money for us. That means that we need to put all of our union members through anti-whiteness training, right? Or diversity training, I mean, right?
Why don't you and I record a special video?
Mm-hmm.
We can do that. So this is something that we could actually do. We could record a training video,
and
then you get access to it when you sign up for our Patreon as part of your training into the union.
Can it be an anti-white training?
I don't give a fuck what we call it. I just want to entice people to sign up for our fucking Patreon so I can quit my job.
So they get training? All right. I'm in. Let's train people.
All right.
We have to have everybody sign a diversity statement. I think that's only fair. You're going to promise to diversify your life when you sign up to our Patreon.
Let's see. Do we have any more? We're going on like an hour and a half.
Oh, we are? Holy shit. Oh, words matter. I don't know.
Okay, we got
We can do whatever you want.
GoDaddy Fishing, Retard Fucker, and Racial Registry. Which one do you want to do?
I don't remember what any of them are. Racial Registry. I don't know what that is, but that sounds fun.
All right. Taking names. Self-styled Black Panther of Oxford calls for racist to be put on a sex offender-style race offense register.
Awesome.
You just made the list, pal.
This is awesome. Yeah.
Okay. I looked into this one quite a bit.
Okay.
I think it was it. No. Yeah,
No?
I looked into this one. Okay.
All right.
Sasha Johnson, the self-styled Black Panther of Oxford, said anyone added to the proposed list would be stopped from doing certain jobs or living in certain areas.
Awesome.
So this is from it's called Taking the Initiative Party.
Uh-huh.
I ended up I went to their website and they have a manifesto, and I pulled the manifesto. I was thinking we could just do a special, I don't know if we want to do a bonus episode about going through the entire manifesto, but
Yes, absolutely I do.
all right.
I don't even know what it is, but it sounds awesome.
It's a lot of bullshit like this.
Awesome.
So blah, blah, blah. Racist abuse, blah, 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 said the race offenses list would be intended to protect minority groups from racist abuse and other discriminatory behavior. If you were to be racially abusive to someone, the register would question whether someone is fit enough to hold a particular job where their bias could influence another person's life.
This is amazing. I mean, like, yeah, this is great. I'm all for
Okay.
this.
So you and I are going to argue about this.
Okay.
On the surface, you're going to do your whole slippery slope thing. I'm sure you already have. On the surface, I am not opposed to this.
What? Why?
Because I don't think it's a bad idea. See how that kind of makes sense that I'm not opposed to it.
I
So,
So
let's say David Duke.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think he should be put on this list.
Okay.
And then let's say that he applies for a job as an astrophysicist. And there's a chance that so he's an astrophysicist manager, meaning he's going to hire people below him.
Okay.
He has said publicly that he thinks blacks are inferior and he wants them dead,
Yes.
allegedly. I don't know if he said that or not. I'm making that up.
You're just totally making that up, but okay.
I don't think he should be put in a position to hire other people because he's made it very clear that he's going to let his bias influence his decision.
Okay. The only argument that I have, and it's the only correct argument, I don't give a fuck what you think. What you think is completely fucking irrelevant.
That means you didn't listen to what I said.
Yeah, I did. I listened to what you said, but writing laws based on what Doug thinks is a terrible fucking way to move forward.
Yeah, but this Black Panther also thinks it.
Oh,
One love.
let me tell you, I don't give a fuck what she thinks either.
Okay, so counter my point, dummy. Don't just say I'm wrong.
So it's you do this every single time. You know that I can't counter your point without saying what's going to happen if we do this, and which is exactly what you're trying to do.
I'm not trying to do anything. You're overthinking the conversation. I said on the surface, I am not opposed to this. But I understand I've already read this article, so I understand where it's going and why it's a horrible, stupid, fucking retarded thought. But on the surface, like if the list only includes David Duke and he's not allowed to hire astrophysicists, do you agree with it?
No, I'm still against it.
Oh, God damn it. You could have just said yes and we could have moved on.
Then what fun is that? All right, now we're moving on. All right, next show. Now we're moving on. The whole show is just us moving on. I love it. So anytime you're calling for like somebody's thoughts to determine
That's
whether or
not his
not they can
thoughts.
have a fucking job. Yes, it is.
It's not his thought. If he has went out and burned crosses, God damn it.
Still a
That's
thought.
more than just thoughts. That's hate crimes.
It's not.
Hate crimes are bad.
Was well, first of all, was the cross his? If the cross was his, or he had permission to burn it, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
He didn't get a fucking permit to burn a cross, you
don't
big-
need a permit. It's
you
his
big
cross.
sample. But you cannot legally start a fire in somebody else's yard.
Yeah, okay. So then he should be charged with arson. I'm okay with
Hate crime.
that. Yeah. I'm okay with charging someone with arson if they start a fire in somebody's yard. Yes, it's fine.
I don't know if he killed any black people or not. God damn it.
I'm sure that he didn't.
Okay. Who has killed black people?
has killed black people?
Okay. What about Rayshard Brooks?
I forgot about him. You're gonna have to remind me who that is again.
In 2020, he fell asleep in his car. I can't believe you don't remember this.
Okay.
He fell asleep in his car blocking the drive-through lane at a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, as you do, you know.
Well, he was killed. He was shot twice in the back.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't have fell asleep. Shouldn't have been blocking the drive-through.
Hate crime.
He was shot twice in the back because he fell asleep in the drive-through.
Yeah, you don't remember that? It was like right after George Floyd.
Remember. Yes, of course I remember that. Yes, it was. I didn't remember the name, but yeah, I remember the story.
Why am I sitting here looking at a picture of George Floyd now?
Because that's all you can see when you look on the internet. That's all the internet is now.
It used to be cats. Now it's a dead black guy.
Pictures of George Floyd, the angel.
What? I don't even remember what we were talking about. Oh, yeah. Reparations.
Anytime you start, you got some fucking dumb radical, some sample radical calling for making lists of people. Yeah, it's never good. It's not. We shouldn't make lists of people that think the wrong things. It's fucking bad. It's always bad. It's always been bad, and it'll always be bad. What are we planning on doing with that list?
I just told you.
Stopping them from being astrophysicists?
Yes. I said, I stand by what I said, and I know I'm right. If you have committed a crime against a black person because he was black, like if you, what about this? What the fuck is going on? Here we go. Okay, what about this? What if when you murder a black person, you have to fill out a questionnaire? Okay. And like one of the questions is, did you kill him because he was black? Mm-hmm. Yes.
And if you, as long as you say no, you're good, right?
Right. But if you say yes, then like,
who would say yes to that?
Well, that's not my fucking problem. I just want to get through this fucking conversation so I can end the show and go on about my life.
So you are missing something so very, very important here. What list do we have that the black people go on when they kill black people, or that the black people go on?
But they didn't kill them because they were black. They killed them because they were rival gangsters wearing the wrong color. Blood.
So does that make the person less dead?
It makes it less hate.
Does it?
No,
it doesn't. The answer is no, it doesn't.
Okay, I don't have a problem with black people killing black people because they're wearing the wrong color. I have a problem with white people killing black people because they're the wrong color.
I think you got your problems mixed up. All right, so where do like Armenians fit in here?
Well, they don't count. Who gives a fuck about Armenians?
They don't count as what? What if one gets killed? What if an Armenian gets killed? What list do they go on? What if an Armenian kills somebody? What list do they go on? Is this just black versus white? Is that? I'm just trying to figure out how we're keeping this list. What we're doing with this list? You know.
What the fuck is an Armenian?
Someone from Armenia? God, you're such a sample.
Where the fuck is Armenia? I need to figure out if I care about these people.
I just picked a fucking random nationality or whatever. Somebody that's, you know.
Is it in Georgia?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Right. We don't want them killing people.
Somebody that could potentially pass as white, but really isn't white. You know, that's what I was going for, you know.
Ah, so non-passing POC. Or
right. Non-passing Latinx.
Okay. Shit. Yeah. So if you're white, if you're black,
mm-hmm.
but you look white,
mm-hmm.
and you kill a black person,
mm-hmm.
No, it's got to be. You have to be born white. You can't identify as white.
So, all right. So what if a person who is born white kills someone who was born mixed? Does only their first name go on the list? I wasn't expecting that.
Okay, say it again.
You're born white. And you kill
Okay.
someone who is mixed.
Is he mixed? Was his mom black or was his dad black?
If his dad's black, his whole name's going on the list. If his mom's black, he's half. So is his dad.
Do you think that there's a difference? Okay. If you have, it's okay. It seems like if you have a mixed couple
Mhm.
and the woman is black and the
Mhm.
man is white,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like they're always well-to-do.
The woman is black. The man, yeah, I can see
And if
that.
you have a mixed couple where the woman is white and the man is black,
Mm-hmm.
she ends up single.
Uh-huh. Are we busting myths again?
Okay, that one's plausible.
All right, cool. All right, bye. Fucking done. Oh my god.
Well, we only have a few Patreon shout outs. Well, let's go over here to chats. we got
Cunning
here?
linguist.
Hold on.
I'm starting.
Oh, we're doing super chats.
Oh, I
There's-
didn't realize we had any super chats. All right.
Looks like there's a couple.
Okay. I'm gonna pull this up here. Let's see what we got. All right.
You're waiting on me?
Yeah, you're pulling them up.
Here's one.
The New Zealand rugby team is called the All Blacks. That's awesome. I think they should call the All Black football teams. I think they should try to bring rugby to America. Just joined, but nice TikTok videos, Douglas.
I'm doing TikTok now.
Gay.
Hey, I'm promoting the show, faggot.
So gay. Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what you're doing. So gay. Well, are you doing the dances and everything? Have you done any videos where you did the dances? Oh, you are so gay. God, you're gay. Don't even realize how gay you are.
You'll just have to follow me on TikTok to find out.
I'm not following anybody on TikTok. I'm straight, dude. Stupid. That's like 12-year-old girl shit.
Yeah.
Damn it. As soon as we get done here, I'm getting TikTok. I didn't even fucking realize. I've been missing out this whole
You
time.
fucking dummy.
Oh, God.
Doug, what are you doing? Just promoting the show. With your wiener out?
Almost done promoting the show. Hold on.
I promoted the show like 4 times yesterday.
Promoted the shit out of the show last night, man. I fucking wore out. This promotion's really got me.
I need a cigarette. All right. Oh, yeah. I don't know that I think there might be some phone numbers that I missed. If so, send me a message and we'll get it cleared up. All right. So we got to call Cody.
All right. So it looks like Cunning Linguist edited their pledge from $5 to $5.50. Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Linguist. I can't tell if Cunning is a girl's name or a guy's name.
What do you think the chances are that this is the same person that said we were fucking worthless?
That'd be awesome. All right. Looks like Joe signed up to the $10 tier. Thank you very much, Joe. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Joe.
Joe. Did it sound like I was being a dick? I really wasn't. The name Joe is just funny to me.
Cody, answer the fucking phone. Oh, motherfucker.
Hello.
Cody.
Hey.
How the fuck are you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
You are the man, Cody.
You
I
are
know
the
that.
man.
This is Doug and Anthony from Who's Right. Thank you for signing up to our Patreon.
Oh, thank you. I have a question.
Oh, fuck. What?
I have an
Real quick,
answer.
real quick. Okay. Is Anthony's mom still a whore?
You say, is she still a whore?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
what?
Are,
That never changes.
are you are you
Oh.
interested or
Kinda.
Do you want to be Anthony's new daddy?
I'm always looking for a new dad.
Only. Is he gonna call me daddy?
What do you do for a living?
No, thank you. What do I do for a living?
Yeah.
I work on cars.
Can you teach Anthony how to work on cars? That's something he doesn't know about.
That's very true.
I think he's unsavable.
All right.
That's not something a dad would say, asshole.
That's what my dad said.
I hate you. You're not my dad.
Wish I was never
All right,
born.
Dad.
All right. Thank you very
too.
much.
Yep. Have a good one.
All right, bye.
Looks like Not a Bot. Sign up for $5 to $5 tier. Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Not a Bot.
That is it. That is a quick list this week.
Right.
It is all crumbling down around us, Anthony.
the whole thing is crumbling in on us. I'm okay with that.
It was
But
a
not
good
really,
run.
though.
It was a good run.
What was it? I mean, it was a lot longer than I thought it would be.
So yeah, then it was a good run.
Right.
All right. Done and done. Bye.
Bye.